What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batman Detective Comics, issue number 1102. This one is written by Tom Taylor with artwork by Mikel Janin, and this is the first book this week I'm talking about that's not a DCKO tie-in. Actually, the last two books are not, which I'm thankful for. I don't want every book to get taken over by an event, especially if I'm enjoying the stories as is. And to be honest, like I said, I'm enjoying what Tom Taylor is doing with Detective Comics. I think it's stronger than what he did with Nightwing. I'm loving this Mikel Janin artwork. I think it really just pops off the page. It's a beautiful looking comic book from start to finish, and the storyline is interesting too. And again, it's Detective Comics, Batman doing detective work, and it just primarily focused on just telling a good storyline. It works. It's not overly obnoxious or anything. The stories get to the point, and again, it feels like an improvement. So kudos to you, Tom Taylor, because Tom Taylor's written some good stuff before. He's also written some bad stuff, so he can be hit or miss sometimes. But when he's doing some really good stuff, like, he really knocks it out of the park. And here is something pretty solid. So the last issue, we learned that Batman's been infected with some sort of a virus, and within a certain amount of time he has to quarantine, and Mr. Terrific's going to do everything he can to find some sort of cure. They have one little clue right here, which leads them to this guy named Louis King, and I like the fact that Batman's undercover as Bruce Wayne asked some princess out to go and have a good time. It's kind of a delayed virus in a sort of way. In like 29 hours until he has to quarantine, this guy has his own gambling empire, and he's also going to be revealed to be this new villain known as the Lion. He does this stuff. They play some gambling, and he's able to kind of get instant things, which kind of reminds me of another event, which will officially date this video here, with the whole NBA and gambling thing getting busted and all that too. That was crazy stuff to learn about, but that's a topic for another day. I don't know if any of you heard about that or interested in talking about that. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of that crazy gambling stuff. But because this issue just came out right when that did, it's all topical in some sort of way. It just makes me think of that too. So yeah, again, some fun moments with Bruce Wayne right here. And we also have something going on in Arkham Tower where somebody gets kind of kidnapped, and given the whole fear thing, I might be certain this is Jonathan Crane's Scarecrow, but we don't know for sure, because the toxic thing, it affects you and makes you not have fear, but it kind of kills you slowly over time. So Bruce is there investing in this guy and his shenanigans. He goes off someplace else. He follows as Batman, sees where they're manufacturing a lot of the stuff, and learns that this guy's whole thing has just been kind of phony. He doesn't really exist. He's something else entirely. I was waiting for the reveal that he's a villain of Batman's past, but I think he's just somebody new in general, a character who has some sort of connections with Gotham, according to him verbally when he spoke to Bruce. And we get some good action here, great looking artwork, and then Batman goes face to face with the Lion, and he doesn't really do much. He kind of gets his ass kicked seemingly rather easily. Now, it could be that given the virus is affecting him and messing with his cognitive functions and all that other stuff, which kind of makes me think of the virus from the recent Planet of the Apes movies, which kind of over time kind of took away things that their higher brain functionality and motor skills and all that other stuff that makes them humans. It just kind of takes away their intelligence in that too. It feels like something kind of like that. Maybe there's some sort of inspiration in there, because Batman's just kind of not able to fight on a level he's normally used to, so he has to kind of escape after a quick amount of time. Granted, he probably should call in some help at this point, but he's Batman. He just kind of flees the scene for the moment, and he kind of blacks out a little bit by the end of this thing, and he's gonna have to quarantine very soon. So we'll see what happens next with Batman, but overall, pretty solid stuff. And again, the artwork really helps elevate this comic book. I like the detective aspects. I like usage of Bruce Wayne being suave right here. That's always kind of cool, and a different new threat that we can see going toe-to-toe with Batman, and a little bit of mystery going forward. So thumbs up for me. I also like the usage of Mr. Terrific. I'm sure he'll find something because he's Mr. Terrific, but it's interesting to see Batman put at a disadvantage in a way we're not used to seeing quite as much. So overall, thumbs up for me. I'm really liking what they're doing with Detective Comics right now, and it feels good to say that Detective Comics is pretty solid under Tom Taylor. I think it's better than what he was doing with Nightwing. So kudos to me, kudos to them, kudos to this creative team. Thumbs up. So, but anyways, what did you all think of this thing? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. I got one more book to talk about, and then we should be all set for the week. So that's it. Take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.